Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day is your way. One of the things that I have quite a few emails about is how can I play my Genos as an orchestral sort of instrument, but with only one keyboard. So what we've done, or what I've done, is built a bank of 10 registrations that take you through the sort of orchestral parts, which eventually get towards the end with a big orchestral end. So the Genos has every instrument known to man, and it's pretty much a very, very accomplished orchestra. And starting with something like a classical flute, I'm using the style called movie horns. And I've added string pad into the left hand. Now you'll notice that as I take my hand on and off the keyboard on the left hand, the accompaniment starts and stops. That's simply just by turning on sync start, and then that will activate both lights here. And then you just save that into your registration. Press memory, save. So then on registration 2, I've added this nice glockenspiel. Same setting with the start stop. Play the chord, plays, stop, it doesn't. Save that into registration 2, and then on registration 3 we've added or taken away the other two voices and left with the concert trombone. Big reverb as well, lots of reverb. I'm using the Revelation Cathedral reverb setting, and it's set to 68 in terms of level, which is quite high, I know, but we are in a big concert hall. And then we go to registration 4, which then brings in the boys' choir and the string. Now the strings, I've got to show you these because these are not the standard strings in the instrument. These are an expansion pack. And if you're interested in looking at these, go to soundpacks.co.uk. And they are big orchestral Hollywood sort of strings. There's 5 in the pack. There's film score. And you've got throne string. Mantovani. Beautiful string. And then last strings. So that's in registration 4. Then registration 5 has trumpets. And again, this is still keeping the same style, movie, horns, strings pad on the left. And then on number 6, we go to trumpets and the string comes in as well. And then on number 7, we have trumpets and strings again, slightly higher level on the left hand. And then on number 8, we've got trumpets celeste and the strings. Then number 9, we have got the strings. All building up towards the big ending, and that gives us concert tutti. Concert tutti again, drop down 1 octave. So we've got two of the same voice. So we've got one there. The other one higher, and the string. And then on the left hand, we've got the big church organ. Just for those who want to know, the multipads are set to drum shot crash cymbal. So I can just to give you a big ending. So you can quite easily now, with the combination of those voices, sound from one keyboard, and that's a combination just of voices using the super organ sound. Yeah, that really just speaks for itself, doesn't it? And it's such a simple setting. So with all registrations, I always work to the principle of first one is the most gentle in terms of voicing. Up to the most fullest of sounds. So there you go. So If you follow this principle with your registration, you will have the most varied and easy to sort of call up, because you know that if you're working with low numbers, then you're going to have a gentle sound. If you're working in the higher register, you're sort of getting bigger. Much bigger sound, and you can jump from one to other, and it's a very natural and live way of playing. Right, I'm going to disappear, but I just hope you found this useful, give you some idea how to mix the voices. The ultimate thing with the left hand is keep something that's a pad voice, something like a string, because that makes it much more interesting than just having the horn. That string makes it so much more orchestral. And it's one of the stock voices in the instrument. Strings pad is in Legacy on page 4 of strings, and it's the second one down on the right hand side. I have to work from memory. Let me just double check that. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the second down, page 4, and yeah, absolutely spot on. Right, so there you go. I hope you have a good day. You can't go wrong with a nice orchestral piece and 10 registrations. We'll give you exactly... Ooh, band's coming in now. We'll give you exactly what you need. Okay, until next time, my friends, look after yourselves. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Give it a like. But there's so much to click. Give it a like, subscribe, and click the little bell to see what videos are coming up in the future. Until next time, look after yourselves. Bye-bye.